Hey tubers, how are you? Welcome back to another episode, and we are in the car, and you'll never guess where I'm going. Yep, you got it, to the gym. Saturday morning, the 26th of November, and I'm really excited because today marks the start of the Christmas festivities that are going to happen from now until January. So there is huge excitement about catching up and partying and enjoying people's company. And as you all know, I'm in a reverse diet in a recovery phase, so there's a little bit concern of that as well, trying to balance a happy normal life and reversing is a little bit tricky, physically and mentally, more so mentally than anything else. So tonight I've got my work Christmas party, and we're going 10-pin bowling, and then we're going to one of the local breweries for drinks and nibbles, and then we're going to head to this nice Italian restaurant. And my work mates are awesome partiers, so it's going to be good. I'm not sure what my plan is going into this just yet. I guess the main plan for me is not to go crazy with alcohol and to keep that under control. I find that if I drink alcohol, I sort of lose control and my hunger is out of control, and I just eat everything in sight, and I'm uncontrollable and no one can stop me. So the plan is not to go crazy and just maybe share a bottle of wine with my husband because he's coming as well, obviously. Maybe have a cocktail and just some low calorie alcoholic drinks like vodka and soda water and lime and things like that. I'm also going to make sure I'm full, well, not full, but satiated before I go as well. So I'm not going to skip my meals. I'm not going to reduce my calories today to compensate. I've tried that one before. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but I find if I go into these things feeling hungry, it's worse, because one, if you're not full, if you haven't been well fed, I guess in a way, if you drink, it has a bigger effect on you, so there's that. Also, yeah, you tend to just want to eat more food that's around, so I'm just going to make sure I'm hitting my protein targets and hitting a whole heap of veggies and things like that through the day, and just eating normally and just being a bit more mindful tonight. I don't know, we'll find out, we'll see what happens. So as far as the reverse goes, we're in week 5, and yeah, so far so good. I've maintained a level of leanness, which obviously can't stay around for too much longer. I've been pretty strict with my reverse diet. I've had a couple of off-plan meals, I've had a binge, and I've had a few extra bites here and there of things, but nothing really major. Knowing that I'm coming into this party season, so literally this weekend moving forward, every single weekend I have parties or gatherings. I mean, I've got 3 or 4 in one day in a couple of weeks, so that's going to be epic. So I'm going to be, adding a lot of body fat on over these next few weeks. So keeping me a little bit leaner in these lead-up phase, I think, has been a good idea, just to help keep it all under control a little bit. But I'm feeling really, really good. I'm not feeling 100% recovered from prep because my calories are still a wee little bit on the lower side. I don't have my cycle back yet, so that still means my body is under some sort of stress. Until that my cycle comes back, I won't really feel like I've fully recovered. I'm going to head into my doctor's probably next week or the week after, just to get my bloods done and just check all my levels, that everything is okay and hormone levels are stabilizing and coming back, and just to see where we're at, see if I'm low in anything such as, you know, zinc, magnesium, iron. I have been low in zinc last time, so I have been supplementing with zinc tablets this time. So it would be interesting to see if that's normal, if that's equalized, or anyway, it's a good idea to get your bloods done just nutritionally, so you know exactly what you may need to top up with food, and go from there. So it's really important to know all your stats so you know where to go and what you need to do, and what you need to add into your daily routine and to your food. So yeah, the reverse diet, yeah, it's going really well. Not gonna lie, I am hungry. Yeah, I just wish I had a bit more food. My food hasn't changed. I'm eating the exact same types of food, just in higher quantities. My sleep is improving, but it's hit and miss. I've had some really bad sleeps, and I've had similar sleeps to on prep, not a 30-minute sleep, but for example, going to bed at 9:30 at night and then being wide awake at 11:30 and can't go back to sleep for hours, or waking up at 1 in the morning and not being able to go back to sleep. So circadian rhythm is still out, and I do have a little bit of stress. I do have a lot on my mind. I've got a lot of stuff I have to get done, and I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed with it. You know, when you've got heaps of stuff to do, and yeah, it's just like it's all muddled up in your head, and you just feel really overwhelmed, and you end up not doing any of it. Yeah, that's the stage I'm at the moment. So I need to make a list, and I need to write it all down, and I need to tick it all off and get it all sorted. That might help with my sleep. I was sent from a hemp company in WA. I'll put their details up here. I haven't tried it yet, but they've sent me some sour gummies and some CBD oil. So that helps with stress and anxiety recovery, all sorts of stuff, inflammation. You can look up CBD oil, it's pretty good. So I'm yet to try that, so I might hit a few sour gummies tonight or tomorrow night. Probably not tonight, because you know I'm partying tonight, so that's not going to be a good indication of whether it works or not. But I'll show you guys. So Nick and I will hit that up in a few days and just see what it's like. But a shout out to them. I'll put their details there. Thank you so much for sending me that stuff. They've just sent it to me to try. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do a review. We'll do it together. What do you reckon? I'll let you know how it goes. So what's that? So nutrition has been pretty good. Sleep, yeah, hit and miss. Stress levels up and down. What else? Digestion. So digestion, it's been a bit funny. I am getting bloated a little bit, and as far as the toilet side of digestion, I'm going from being blocked up to totally opposite of being blocked. So that's not fun. Training's been really good. It's good to get some strength back in the gym. That sort of has come back slowly, and I think that's obviously because my calories are still a little bit low, and I'm slowly reversing, and I'm still quite lean. But yeah, the last week or so I've been feeling really strong in the gym, which is a nice feeling. That's one of the pros about coming out of competing and adding calories and putting on weight, is that your strength in the gym increases, your joint pain and things like that start to go, because they're being more supported with the fat gain and the strength gains. And my movement patterns have changed too, so my coach has added a whole heap of different me to do, which I'm a little bit procrastinating on because of my back. So my feedback from the shows was to get bigger all round. So just, get bigger. And I need to really bring up my glutes. That's one of the biggest focuses, and the width in my back. So to get that nice big V taper, because I've got such a wide midsection, I'm really quite blocky. I need to make my shoulders and upper back come out into a V, so it cinches in my waist, and then I need my quads and my glutes to grow to come out, so I've got that nice X factor frame. Now with my back, it's really, I've got my L5 is broken on both sides, so where your spine sits into the hip, so it's broken on both those sides, so it's not supported. So deadlifts, squats, anything that sort of has that hinge movement or loading from the top that compresses my spine can cause a lot of havoc. And at the beginning of the year, I had a lot of issues, which I've spoken about on the channel before, and it was absolutely it was shocking, because once my back goes, I lose my movement. I can't walk. I'm in a lot of pain, and then I have to start lifting weights from the beginning. So I need to drop all my weights and slowly go up in small increments weekly as my back repairs. So it really puts me back a long way in progress. So I'm really a bit frightened of adding in the deadlifts and all the squats again. I mean, I've got my belt this time round. I'm going to make sure I'm doing it safely. We just have to see how it goes. But it is, I don't know. You guys, I mean, I'm sure you've had injuries before, and you're always so careful and cautious of those injuries, especially when it's been really, really bad. So I'm a little bit cautious of that, but these are the movement patterns that are going to get me the best results. So we'll give it a little bit of a nudge, we'll give it a push and see how we go. If not, we're just going to have to do different movement patterns, and I'll grow. It doesn't matter what option, I will grow. I've got no other option, so it's going to happen regardless of whether we do these deadlifts and squats or whether we have to go back to what I was doing before. I'm just going to damn well make sure I grow. There's no other option. That's just it. So coming out of comp season and coming out of prep and into reverse dieting can be really quite difficult, and I see a lot of people suffer from it mentally, and I know I certainly had a massive issue with it last year. It was really, really tough. And I just want to say that we're not designed to be in a deficit for a long time. We're not designed to be in a deficit for the rest of our lives. Our bodies aren't designed that way, and stage lean just isn't maintainable. And I know you hear that all the time. It's just got to sink in, and it's hard when you see yourself so shredded and looking so defined and dry and tight and tidy, and to see all that disappear, be it fast or slow, because you've put in so much effort and so much time and tears and sweat and agony and everything, like your heart and soul and effort has gone into getting that physique to stage ready. And it's taken months and months and months of being in a diet to then see that disappear within weeks. And it just doesn't feel right. It feels like all your hard work has gone. But in actual fact, it's the opposite. This is where the magic happens. As we regain our fat and as we lose each line, each vein, as our muscles slowly disappear, not that they've gone, they're just now hiding under a layer of fat, this is where the real magic happens. This is where we can grow our physique, gain our health back, gain our lives back. We don't need to be so strict. We have room for error. On prep, there is zero room for error. You must eat to the gram. You must train whether you're well or unwell. You cannot miss one session. You cannot miss a beat on prep. In off season, you can loosen those reins. Training is super important in off season, and good nutrition and what you fuel your body with is super important, because food is fuel and food will enhance your performance. So that's what you focus on in off season, is the quality of food, is your training, and is your health and your mental health. So just think that each line you lose and each vein that disappears is just another sign that you're heading in the right direction, okay? It's about training your mind as much as it is about training your muscles and your body. We need to flick that switch. So we've gone from prep, where we're looking for shreds, we're looking for leanness. Now we need to flick it, and now we need to look for fullness, okay? So a full body, a full muscle, and a healthy body, because a healthy body is a responsive body. And the quicker we can get ourselves out of a deficit and out of a state of prep mode and into an off-season healthy mode, our body is going to respond much quicker to our training, and we're going to get much better results. So when you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you can no longer see your physique that you worked so hard on, just know you've just got a cover over the top of it. It's there, and it's being improved on as we speak. So embrace this off season, embrace your curves, embrace the flexibility, embrace the strength and the health that's returning. Enjoy the food, enjoy your family and friends, and if you're competing again next season, we'll start again then. You'll get your shreds back then. They're never gone for good. They will always come back if you put in that effort to get them back again. And if you're not competing, you need to now find that nice happy medium where you're healthy and you feel comfortable in your body. So just embrace that journey and know that off season is just as beautiful and just as magical as on season. Okay, keep powering forward, and you will, as you feel healthier and as you adapt to off-season life, you'll start to feel really, really comfortable in your skin and in your body. So if you are struggling, please reach out, please send me a message, and I'm happy to give you all my little tips that have helped me this time, because obviously this is my second improvement season. The first one was a royal epic fail. which I spoke about on the last episode. So go back and have a look at that if you haven't. So I know exactly what it's like. Yeah, I really do. There's just no words. Unless you've gone through it, you don't realise how it affects you mentally and how long it affects you mentally for. So please reach out, guys, if there's anything I can help you with or any support that I can offer. I'd love to. If I can help anybody, just reach out. Hey, just reach out. I'm just a message away. So yeah, so off we go to the gym. The plan for me moving forward obviously is to work on the feedback, which is to get bigger. We're going to keep my calories the same, so still a little bit on the lower side, because I am going to be having massive blowouts through the weekends. And having said that, I've got to be mindful of the binge and restrict pattern as well. I don't want to fall into that. So simply, I'm just going to live a normal life and just enjoy and be a little bit more mindful if I can. Watch this back and probably cut out a whole heap of stuff. I keep filming for you guys and then deleting it because it's, I don't know, I'm not a shy person, but as soon as I put this camera on, I just can't talk. Like, my words go blah, and I don't know what to say. And I come on going, right, I want to talk about this, and I want to update you guys on this and this and this. And then I get here and I'm like, I don't know what to say. I do have some super exciting news coming. I am so excited. It's exciting for me though, not you guys. But I know you'll be supportive of it, so it's really cool for me. But yeah, anyway, so here I am at the Motherland Zero Weakness Gym, about to tackle the things I don't want to tackle. The things that you don't want to tackle are generally the things that you need to do the most. So wish me luck. Fingers crossed I don't come out with a sore back. And I'll chat to you later on. Later on in the day, I did my training and I did my deadlift, and it was okay. My back's okay, so we survived, which is good. I'm just sitting down to lunch. I'm just cooking up some salmon, and like I said before, I'm loading up with veggies. So I've got some veggies here. I'm just waiting for my salmon and the rest of my veggies to cook. We've just come back from Santa photo, so you know, we are all dressed up. And I'm going to eat this and get ready to go out to bowling and do our Christmas do. So wish me luck, guys. I may pick you up later, probably not. But I hope you're all going okay with your reverse dieting, those of you who are going through it. And if you're not reverse dieting, just your diet and your everyday life. Yeah, so I'll pick you up tomorrow and let you know how the party went, and we'll go from there. All right, crew, bye. Guys, I don't know. I sort of want to let loose tonight. I don't know, what do you reckon? Anyway, this is my salmon. So I've got salmon, 300 grams of veg, and I'm going to have some more stuff later. But yeah, I sort of want to, I'm excited. Like, I want to let loose. I want to have a bit of fun tonight. I don't know. My husband just said that we're staying in town, so he doesn't need to catch a taxi all the way back home now. So I don't know. What should I do, guys? I don't know, to be good or not to be good. I don't know. Anyway, wish me luck.
Smells awfully like a prawn. Alright, you ready? They are good. Yeah, I'm good. Let me know, Grog left me.
Don't show it. Should have been at the end of it.
Just sip it.
Yeah, enjoy it.
That fucking blew me nose there, bro. This fella likes that drink. Apparently I
We just stole cake from somebody's birthday.
It's good looking cake.
Hey, here's a little bit of advice. When you've had a big weekend, don't weigh yourself. Okay? It won't end well. Okay, so I guess that means I did go ham on the weekend at my Christmas party. It was lots of fun. I ate like a fat kid at a buffet. I had a good time. We drank, we ate. Yeah, it was just a really nice night, and yeah, sort of paying for it today. So it's Monday and I went in to train legs, but body's just not recouped. So we did upper body, which was a really good sesh. I went and saunaed as well, and had to do some shopping for Addie's birthday party coming up. So my word of advice, okay, is, you know, this is hard. Like the recovery, the reversing, or any dieting is really, really hard. And learning to balance normal life, yeah, it can be hard mentally. And if you've had a big weekend and you've made those choices to enjoy yourself, that's fine. Enjoy yourself, drink and eat and enjoy. What's important is how quickly you get back on track. So don't regret any of the decisions that you've made. Just enjoy your life and get back on track as soon as you can, okay? The quicker you get back on track, the better it is. Back to normality. So that's what we're doing, back on track. It's the start of another week. And on that note, I'm going to leave you guys there. So I will see you in the next episode. Anything you want to see or know, please just comment, DM me, reach out to me if you need any help with your dieting, or if you're struggling with anything, just reach out. I'm just a message away, and let me know if there's anything you want to see on this channel, okay? Anyway, I'm about to have a coffee and go do the school pickup. Catch you later. Bye.